Hey y'all, this is Courtney with Nurse Court Budgets. I hope you guys are having a great Sunday. Today is Savings Game Sunday, and we are going to be playing with $125, which is our usual. We're going to be playing in our binders. So I have my game binder where I have my scratchers and games and stuff like that. And then we have our Savings with Friends binder that we play in last. So we are going to jump into our binder and start out with our normal game, which is... Let me set my coffee here aside just for a second because I need to grab my little cards because we have got to play Scrabble Save and we've got to figure out a word for today. So mixing up the tiles, and we are going to get our little game board down here. And we're going to see what kind of word that we can come up with today. Okay. So here is our board. So y'all can kind of take a good peek at that. So there we are. And then we're going to draw out our 7 letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so let's see what we got. Okay, so we got a blank. Well, that's the first one of those I've had. And we got a C and A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Oh boy, we got a bunch of vowels and a C and a blank. Okay. And a U. Oh, fun. Fun, fun, fun. So, what should we do? I am trying to see if I can just see a word right off. Which I could do that. I could do the word cave up here and use an E for that as a blank. Trying to see. What I should do, or if there's something else. Sometimes I just kind of go with the first word that I see, to be honest. So I think that's what we'll do, because I don't want to spend a long time at this. So we will take those 3 tiles, and so we'll put in $3 for those tiles. 1, 2, and 3. And we are going to spell the word cave. C-A-V-E. And we will put these in our used tile box here. Okay. So let's see. How much have we got saved in Scrabble Save so far? We have, let's see if I can quit. I just wish I had slightly more room and I would not bump into you guys so much. But when I get messing with this binder, it's when I start bumping into you guys. So I got 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, and 55 saved so far. $55 saved in Scrabble Save so far. And this one totally could be, I mean, you could save a lot of money with it if you did it, you know, a high budget way. If you save like the money for each of the the scores on the letters, you could totally be saving a lot of money. I'm just doing it the low budget way, and we're just slowly making our way through this one. It's going to be hanging out for a while. I hope to be able to use all the tiles, or at least get down to the end where I've used almost all of them. So that's kind of the plan. So we'll just be slowly working on that one for a long time, which is all right by me. Okay, so our next challenge is going to be our Christmas challenge, and I decided, I guess I should say, to put this one into the rotation this time to try to finish it up. And this one was from Lovely Budgets, HK, and Mum She Queen. And I had started working on this one last December when I was doing my Christmas binder, and then, you know, come January I was done with Christmas stuff and started doing all my other savings challenges. And so now in February, and from February on, I decided to do a Christmas challenge each time so that it just saves for Christmas all year long, which is really the idea. And that will definitely help. Come the end of the year, I'll be able to have money saved for Christmas and I'll be good to go. So I think this one here, I'm just going to start. I was rolling a dice and going our way through, but I think this time we're just going to go and just mark off. It says it's a save 100 plus. I'm not sure where the pluses come in. I guess maybe it depends on if you do it more than one time or something like that. I don't know. But I think today we're going to save 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and just mark off 2 of those and put $12 in and kind of get it going. And I don't know that I'll always do 2 each time, but today to get it going, and then that way we'll kind of be able to hopefully get kind of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So it'll take us about 9 more weeks. So maybe by the end of July, no, it'll be more than that. Into August. We'll finish this in August, which is fine. But unless I'm able to do more than 2 at a time. So if I try to do 2 at a time, then, and I think maybe where it saves more is like if you're using this as a game and going through and then whatever you landed on, and then because like that one, if you land on that one, then it says to go over to that one, and then you have the ladders. So, but I'm just going to do it the traditional way. So we're going to add $12 into this one today. So we'll be working on this one for a while, which is okay by me. And so this one has saved so far 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. So $30. And we will see. I have it just called a Christmas Save 100. I made this dashboard last fall or last Christmas. But we're going to see how much it really saved just by going through and marking each of the ones off. So, okay. So our next one, I think I can slide this away till we go to our friends binder, is our roll and save. And I've just been rolling a D6 die. And we got a 5 this time. And I kind of would like to finish this one. So I'm kind of tempted to roll again and a 4. And we're gonna finish it, friends. This one's from Tobin Budgets. So 5, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that way maybe I can add something new in. Okay, so this was a roll and save that I put in kind of for my birthday, and from Tobin Budgets, and this one was 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, and 39. So we saved 39 with this one. Yay. And cha-ching, we are gonna get to add $1 to the ding ding because we completed a savings challenge. Yay, isn't that awesome? It is awesome. So we are gonna add $1 to the ding ding queen of cha-ching. Keep the queen happy. All right, then we'll look at adding something in new for next time. Yay. And then we have our Blackout Bingo. And this one is from Party Planner Papery. That is always a tongue twister for me. And this one here, we roll a couple dice and it tells us what we're going to mark off. So we got 2 6s, and I have not done this one yet. So we are going to scratch this one off, which is a 2. And then we are gonna roll again and see what we get this time. 6 and 3. So 6 and 3, that one's done. 6 and 3, that one's done. And we got a 3 and 3. So 3 and 3 right here. And so that is $2 and a $1. That is 3. I really feel like we're going to go one more time. I hate to just put $3 in a challenge. So let's go one more time. And that was a 6 and 6, and that one's already done. 3 and 3. Oh my goodness. 5 and 3. 5 and 3 is done. 5 and 3 is done. Okay. 6 and 3. 6 and 3. 6 and 3. Okay. I see how we're doing. 5 and 2. Oh, here we go. Right here. 5 and 2. So, and this one is a 4. So that's going to be $7 that we're going to add into this one. So we are definitely making our way through this one because we're having trouble getting all of the rolls. Some of them are already taken. So we've got $7 that we're adding into this one. I'm going to see if I got 3 ones to pull out of here, and then I'll just condense for a 10. 1, 2, 3. Yes, I do. So this one is getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Of course. So let's do a 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones and grab another 10. And that will kind of help condense that one. So this one has saved us so far 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 71, 2, 3, and 4. $74, and it is a save 110. So we are making our way on this one. And then the next challenge is a birthday scratcher that I purchased from Kimmy's Budgets over on Etsy, or Bayesian Girl Budgets on YouTube. And we are just going to roll and see how many spaces ahead we're going. And I think I stopped there, so I don't remember. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We will scratch off this one. And this one's a 9. Oh, that's a spicy one. I have a feeling some of these were going to be spicy because it is a save 104. So $9. And I see I have a 1, so I'm going to take that and put in a 10. So this one has saved us so far 10, 20, 25, 30. So $30, and we've got quite a bunch more to go. So we'll be working on this one for a while. And then we have another birthday challenge that I had in here, and this one's from April's Fresh Start. And this one, let's just go 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces ahead. And that's a 4. Let's roll again. 1, 2, 3. So a 4 and a 4 is 8. Perfect. We will put $8 in this one today. And this one April had up. This was a freebie up for her birthday. And I printed it off and just put little scratcher stickers on it to make it into a scratcher. So let's see. Do we have $2 where we could take that 10? 1, 2. Oh, yes, we do. So this one is a save 43, and we've got 10, 15, 20, 25, $26 saved so far. We probably got some spicy numbers left, I'm going to guess, because we got $20 almost and 4 scratches. So they might not be too bad. And then our next scratcher challenge is one that I created for one of my birthday freebies. And this one here is a little kitty cat 5x5 challenge. And I just printed mine off, laminated it, and turned it into a scratcher. But you can definitely print it off and do like a roll and save because the numbers are 1 through 6, or you could just mark them off as you go, however you want to do it. 1, 2, 3. Let's just go ahead and get this one here off the kitty, which is 5. All right, and we will put $5 in here today. So this one we've saved 5, 10, 15, 20, 21. And I don't know how much this one saved because I never added them up. So it's a complete mystery save for me. All right. And I think that is, let's see here. We may come back. Let's put a little money in our shoe IOU. Let's see. How much should we do? Let's just roll and see. $4. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, $4. And do we have a 4 on there? We do. We have a 4 over here. So we'll put that 4 in there. And that way we are starting our shoe IOU fund, getting it going again. And I was going to play in Dicetropolis today. And let's start it. So this I got from Drew over at Ready Budget Go. And I think what I'm just going to do is just like start at the first one, I think. So I've not even read these. I don't know how to play. So we're just going to read through this together. So we're going to do Boston, since it's the first one that popped up. So it says roll 3 d6 dice. Okay. Now when I purchased this, I purchased his dice set as well. So let me grab my dice. So that way we only need 3 dice, however. So we'll put those in there. Okay, so we roll 3 d6 dice, and then we set aside the dice showing the highest number, and we write that value in column 1. Okay. Then we re-roll the remaining 2 dice. Again, set aside the highest number and write that in column 2. Okay, so this one could be a big saver. And then we do it for the 3rd time, and then we add the 3 rolls together. Okay, so here we go. So we have a 6, a 3, and a 1. So a 6, and then he said to use the dry erase markers on these. So I'm going to try this. I also have wet erase. So, okay, so 6. And then we re-roll. Okay, re-roll the remaining 2 dice, not all 3. And then we got, of course, I'm going to roll 6s. That's how it's going to be. I see, Drew. I see how you doing me. And then we re-roll the last dice, and it's a 2. Okay. So we are putting in $14 today. Okay. All right. So there we go. All right, we started it. We started Boston in Dicetropolis. So there's a whole bunch of games. I guess I will let that kind of dry a little bit. There's chance, doubles, dropout, keno, knockout, ouch, poker, string, tetra, trips, 21. So there's a bunch of games. I think some of these can be kind of spicy. So we gonna see. I feel like that's gonna have to dry. So I'm just gonna, I think I'm gonna set that there, and then we're gonna put in $14. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I decided to go ahead and start it since I had finished up my Christmas one last week. That was the big saver. And it causes me such trauma that now I've just forgotten the name of the game. And I know what it is. Anyway, shut the box. Oh my word, friends. See, I just put that memory out of my head because it's such a miserable memory. So anyway, Yeah, so I'll have to check this again and see how this is. I want that to dry and not smear. So anyways, I decided to go ahead and start Dicetropolis because I had finished up the box. And I know Dicetropolis might be kind of expensive. So I think what I'll do actually is instead of adding in another new scratcher, I think I'll just put the Dicetropolis up here. So why don't we do that? And we're just going to call that the new challenge. Perfect, because that one's probably going to save us. It could be an expensive saver. So I'll just flip this around. We were not going to add anything new in at this point because we're adding in Dicetropolis, and I know that one can be a bit spicy. So that's what we'll do. Okay. All right, and we put some in the shoe IOU. So this one should really be completely done with this binder. So I'm going to put it up, and then we're going to grab our Savings with Friend binder. And we'll see how far we can go in it, because I know I don't have a lot of money left, but we got some. Okay, so first off, before I jump into the Happy Planner, I moved all of these challenges up to the front, I remember, because I didn't want to forget them, and I wanted to make sure that all of these got the love that they needed to complete by the end of the month. And then the rest of them, after I get through the first 3, we'll just play until we run out of money. Okay, so we have got the 12 month of savings collab, and this particular month is Nori's. And so we're going to put, let's see, I think we're going to put $6 in it, and we're going to do 3 and a 2 and a 1. So we will add in the $6 here. And this one so far has saved us 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And I have to do a letter each time, and they're $1, and then I have to do 2 of these numbers up here. So that's what we will do this time. And then our group play from Becca Budget's 777. We are just rolling a dice, and we got a 1 this time. Wow, okay. I'm kind of shocked on that because I've been rolling higher numbers. So $1 is going into this one, and this one is 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, and 49. So we've saved almost $50 with Becca and her group play. Yay. And then we have our last group play, which is from Joe over at CBA Mom Saves. And this one I've been rolling actually just a 3-sided dice. I just realized, and I don't have that out yet. So let me grab that real quick. And today we're going to put $3 in it. So let's see, we're going to grab 1, 2, and 3. And so this one has saved us 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, and 39. So $39. And this one was for March, April, and May. But this one has been definitely hanging out for quite a while. I kind of started it late, so. And then we have our Hot Mess Express, which is from Dawn Sunrise Budgeting and Becca Budget 777. So we're going to jump into this one today, and we have, basically I do 3 rolls on this one, and I put in $1 for each roll, so I'm just going to do the 1, 2, 3 on that one. And then we will roll and see who's going to get a roll. So we got a 5, which is Tracy. Oh, that is not the same blue. Yikes. Yikes. We are going to correct that. And then a 3. Oh, look, April made it on the board finally. She has not been. And then 2. Wow, okay. So all these people that don't have very many, 5, 3, and 2. So Dawn's still in the lead. We got Becca and Angela in 2nd place, Greta and Tracy in 3rd place, and April in 4th place right now with 1. She finally is on the board. So we are going to see, and this is their hot mess from May, and I am playing it in June. So that's about how I roll, because I'm that much of a hot mess. So we have saved in this one 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. $15 so far for Hot Mess Express. And it's Team Becca is Greta over at Agape Book Club, and then Angela at Angela Marie 888, and then Team Dawn is from April's Fresh Start, and then Savings with Tracy. So go check those ladies out and go watch their videos. Subscribe to their channels if you have not already. Okay, and then our MASH budgeting community style, I always put $1 in per roll, which is $6. And this one we don't have to roll on anything because we basically have already determined our fate. So I'm trying to decide which highlighter that I want to do. I don't have green, so I guess we're going to use the bright green. So for our last MASH that I don't have to roll for because we already rolled everything last week. So our last story is that we are going to be opening our Happy Mail. And we're going to be doing that at Judy's house with Save with Judy. And we're going to be eating pickles. Yum, I like pickles. Drinking espresso. I'm not sure how I feel about pickles and coffee. We're going to be wearing matching t-shirts. Fun. And then Miss Kitty and Diesel from Dying Outlaw Games and Budgets is going to be joining us. Yay! So opening a Happy Mail at Judy's house. We're going to be eating pickles, drinking espresso, wearing our matching t-shirts, and Miss Kitty and Diesel are going to be joining us from Dying Outlaw Games and Budgets. Okay, guys. So this finishes up MASH budgeting community style. I'm always sad whenever the MASHs are done. They're always just fun just to play through them and play with you guys and watch you guys play. So a lot of fun. So this one has saved us 10, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, and 36. So $36 is how much we saved in MASH, and we will get to pull this out. Hey, and this is another completed savings challenge, guys. So we're actually completing 2, and we're going to write down here $36 and add that in, and yay, we completed another one. So I'll get to pull, I'm going to go ahead and just pull it because it's done. And then we get to add $1 to our ding ding, Queen of Cha-ching. So put $1 in for another completed savings challenge. All right, and then we've got our next challenge is Princess Money Moves, and this one was put out, it looks like it was back in March because I'm way behind the game. This was from Lil's World 733, Grammy's Journey, It's Not Too Late, Tobin Budgets, Shan on a Budget, EMT Dispatcher on a Budget, and Blessed Budgets by Abigail. And so this one, I've just been trying to save a couple of them. I'm just kind of marking them off as we go. So we have a princess, though, that we've got to roll and see what we're getting. So that's a 2. So we are I'm going to mark off the clouds. So that's 4, 5, 6. So we're going to be putting in $6 today in our Princess Money Moves. And we're just going to slowly work our way through this one and just kind of do a couple at a time. So it'll take us a while to finish this one. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and $23 saved so far in Princess Money Moves. Awesome. All right, and then our next challenge is Capture the Color. And I have been having so much fun with this one. I think just because it's different and I'm enjoying the bright colors, and so I'm having fun. This one is from Ange Budget and Debt. Let me get, I'm kind of just have a mess here, y'all. I'm going to get my markers pulled out here that I need. I know I need red and yellow and orange and purple and then a green. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to set those there, and then we are going to roll the die and see what color that we get. So we've got a green. So green now is taken off in the lead here, because I did not roll green, I don't think, at all the first time I played, and then now I am rolling greens, and it is 2. So we're going to put in $2. And then we got a pink, which is our orange, because I don't have an orange dice. So orange or pink is $4. So let me just grab that 5. And then I'm coloring it in orange, even though it's pink. So we have this one. Oh, so this one now is completed. And so what I decided to do last time when I completed I don't know what these are. When I completed a circle, I'm just going with that. Or a wheel, a color wheel. Then I would roll the dice again and then save whatever that color was. And these are my bonus rolls down here. So these are the numbers that I'm going for there. And this is kind of the way I decided to do it. So I got purple. So purple on the bonus is 3. So I'm going to add in another 3. And then we're going to color in purple. And then once I get, and I count up all the bonus winners, then whichever color is the bonus, then I'm going to add in an extra bonus for whoever was the winner overall. So that's kind of how I decided to do this. But I like this because it's so bright and colorful, and it's just fun to roll the colors and then get to color a little bit. All these bright colors. Okay. Let's go ahead and roll one more time, and then we'll move on. And then we got red. So we have red is $1, so we'll add in that, and then red is going to be down here. So eventually, I'm not sure how I'm going to do it if I roll all the reds. I guess I'll just have to skip the reds and re-roll. Okay. So, and I think I added the $1 in for that. So we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 that's going into this one. Well, let's go another time. And we got pink, which is orange. So, and that's $4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay, now we'll stop at that one. And we will then put in 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, $14 today and capture the color. So anyway, this one's so much fun. It's from Ange Budget and Debt and City Saves. So definitely go check their channels out and tag them in the videos if you download and play. They have been watching me play, and it's been fun. I have really enjoyed this one. So, okay, so we have saved so far and capture the color 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. So we have saved 40 so far, and I feel like we've got a long ways to go. So this one's going to be a big saver for us. So I am excited to see how much capture the color goes, because I think I'm going to keep going until, like, even like if I finish all the reds, and I'll just re-roll to, basically I want to color in every single color wheel and come up with all the bonuses. So this one's, it's going to take me a while. So, all right. The next challenge is from Budgeting with Lisa. And this is our Wicked challenge. And this one here, we are rolling a pink and green, the D6 die. So let me put these Sharpies away. And then we are going to roll and see what we got. So we've got a 5 for pink and a 3 for green. So that's $8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got $7 left. I think we're just gonna put the 8 in here because I'm afraid that if I rolled that I would probably have an IOU, and I don't want an IOU. Because knowing my luck, I probably would roll 2 6s. So I think we're going to just stop there. So in the Wicked Challenge, we have saved so far 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, and 39. So $39 so far in Wicked from Budgeting with Lisa. And then I guess we can go back to our this or that now. And we got some money to play in that. So date night edition number 2, this or that. Horseback riding or mountain biking. I've never done horseback riding. I probably would like it if I could manage to get up on the horse. That's what I fear. A mountain biking, I like to ride a bike, and I like trail walking. This one's kind of a tough one. I don't know. I feel like if I had like some kind of a box to stand up on and trying to get up in the saddle, that I would probably want to do horseback riding over mountain biking, just because I've never done it. So I think I'm going to put that in. Probably would be a bad idea for a date, but we're going with it. So $2 for that one, for this. And then we've got hot springs or picnic. For a date, I don't know. Let's go picnic because I don't know. I mean, hot springs would be fun, but I think we'll go picnic. It depends on, like, if it's a first date. I probably wouldn't want to go to the hot springs with the first date, but I don't know. That's just me. But maybe, you know, if I knew someone really well, then I might, want to get into a bathing suit in front of them. That was really my thoughts on that. Hayride or carriage ride. I've done both. Honestly, I kind of like hayrides, so I'm going to go hayride. I kind of like the whole fall hayrack ride vibe. So we're going to put those $2 in there. And then amusement park or craft fair. I am not much of an amusement park person. I used to like riding the rides, but I'm not really so much into all the rides anymore. So I'm going to have to go craft fair on this one. And then I got $1 left. And you guys, going out or staying in? So I don't mind going out. I like going out. Probably for like a first date, I would want to go out. If it wasn't a first date, and if it was, like, let's just say if I was married, and I probably would enjoy a stay-in date. Just spending time together would be the big thing. I only have $1 left. I'm trying to decide which I really prefer overall. I don't know. I mean, honestly, the older I get, the more I like staying in. The less I like to be around crowds and all that stuff. So I think I'm going to go staying in because that's kind of more my speed nowadays. When I was younger, I was all for all the adventure. Not so much anymore. Okay. So that puts our last dollars then in the date night this or that edition. So we've saved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 in this or that. And this is from Amy by Nature, Susan at Windmill Ridge, and Jill over at What Matters Most Now. And they put this out, I think, way back in like February around Valentine's Day, and it was their Road to 1K collab. So, okay, guys. Well, that was a quick $125 going into our savings challenges and savings with friends. I always enjoy Savings Game Sunday. It is one of my favorite videos to film, and I hope you guys enjoy it as well. And I will see you. Well, we completed 2 savings challenges, yay. And I don't think we'll put anything fresh in because I started the Dicetropolis. So we're just gonna leave that be for now, and then wait until we finish some of those other group plays and before I add anything new into our friends binder. So, all right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you on Tuesday for $2 Tuesdays. Bye, friends.